I'm telling y'all, it's been a goddamn minute since I've been in this thing. It's a little sad, but it's alright. It's alright. Oh, my hat. Hey, what's this thing? I completely forgot all about it. What's up, people? Rage here. Today is kind of a sad day for this thing. Well, not really. I'm gonna explain what's going on in just a moment. But today, I am going to be removing the amplifier out of my TrailBlazer because I am going to be installing it in my mom's car because her amplifier is dying now, and also I haven't been driving this thing lately, and well, her car sucks. So I will be putting an amplifier in her car. I'll be putting my 5-channel in there, which means I'm probably have to upgrade the wiring in there. I'm probably just gonna upgrade the fuse. I mean, I've seen people using 6 gauge on the 1200 watt amp, which is kind of insane. Hey, they even sell kits at Walmart. So anyway, we're gonna be taking out my Kenwood XR-5S out of here, and we're gonna be putting this into the Ford Focus, or Project Go car, I should say, because I just haven't been in here. So anyway, let's see what it sounds like. I just love this thing gets loud and doesn't even ask any questions. All right, let's shut it off before it overheats. So you're probably wondering, how come I haven't really taken this thing out much? Well, for one, I actually had this thing at a friend's house, and long story short, I don't know what happened. I guess he said that they were backing it up and it fell into a ditch. That's not how that happened. That's a whole different story. After it fell in the ditch, they pulled it out from the frame of the car, which made no sense because there's literally a hook that they could have just latched onto right there, but they decided to hook it right there, and I'm hoping that it's not bent because they pulled it out, and that's just by design. I'm hoping that's by design. So because of that, this thing now has a even more bigger coolant link than it did before. So yeah, when I was getting it home, it started overheating. So I checked and it was just pouring water out. I was kind of pissed off, but now that I got an explanation of what happened, I understand, but I'm not really mad about it anyway because I am replacing the radiator in this thing anyway. But what we need to do is we need to get the amplifier out because we need to put it in my mom's car because, oh my God, it sounds so bad. Old iPhone shell. I remember I bought this. Never even had a chance to use it and probably never will. God damn, Sonic, you know, big ass head. Look what I just found. Found me some RCAs. Fucking nice. This is gonna be very useful. I also have more RCAs right here. Cool. Nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a part of this song in here, and I'm gonna show you guys what it sounds like in my mom's car. Especially when it gets to the vocal parts, it really shows it. Rest in peace to that old water damaged JL lamp down there. I think you guys remember that from one of my older videos that I actually don't remember even uploading. You get this day started. Yeesh. Oh my God, it's a lot colder today. I don't know when the last time it was I donated to the Child Garden, but I got my life savings right here, so let's go and just put it in. And yeah, that child is gonna be super happy now. Let me get some of my dumbass juice here. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go and pop the hood of the car. And we are gonna go into the fuse box of this car. Let me go turn the light on real quick. All right, so just cause I went ahead and took the fuse out anyway off camera. Here's the fuse right here. I'm gonna go put this in the glove box. Oh, look, you can see a little zigzag in there. 100 amp. So we're gonna go ahead and get the amplifier out, and I'm going to tape up all the wires since now we can go ahead and get it out without worrying about shorting something out. So nice. When we do our next install, just want to let you guys know, don't ever put your amplifier in here. This is the biggest mistake I've ever done. For one, you gotta worry about heating issues, which actually I really haven't worried about that much. But the main issue I had with this is trying to adjust the gains, because if you take this cover off, the gains are literally right there. I can't even put my fingers in there. All right, so got the amp out. I don't know if I got the screws out. Did I? Yeah, I did. So, man, this thing's been everywhere. So, let's go and get this in the car now. Seems like one stopped going. Oh. Ain't no way. Oh, that sucks. Man, for my first install, this really wasn't that bad. But look at this, it didn't even clean out any of the glass. 4 years later, we're still cleaning glass out this car. That's... You better bring your car to a trusted mechanic, guys. But this whole system, we are definitely going to be redoing. I'm going to be taking out all the old wiring. Actually, oh, I think I already went wire for the speakers, so... Okay, well, I don't know. I think I might redo it just cause. But yeah. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and get this done real quick. I'm probably only record the highlights because my camera's about to die. So, and I don't want to go bring it in the house for some reason. So I don't want to have to keep going back and forth. But anyway, let me get this all done for here. Those are some bad spaghetti noodles. I don't like angel hair. I forgot the other one, but I like the thicker one. Is the other wire. I feel like that battery wire should be a little bit thicker, but you know what? I don't think it's gonna be at its full potential most of the time anyway, so I'll let it slide. But yeah, this wire definitely needs to go. All right, so I finally got this wire out. Got new wire on here. Also got these little splitters here. I see what they did. You can actually choose which way you want it, if you want it male or female or what. I kind of got confused for a second. I'm like, wait, what? But I ended up buying 2 of these, but I didn't need the other one, but I'm gonna keep it anyway because this is going to be quite useful. But right here, this is one I'm using for the subwoofer, and this nicer one over here I'm gonna use for the front speakers. So next thing all I have to do now is just put the subwoofer bass knob in, which I actually have the old one on here. I was able to get this out finally because yeah, it was a nightmare trying to drill through there. Let me get that out. But yeah, so there's the old kicker bass knob. Let me see how like sturdy it was in here. Oh, not really at all, but yeah. So this thing came in pretty handy. Just gonna toss it right over there. Hopefully I didn't break it doing that, but oh yeah, definitely gonna make this as best as I can. So let's go and do this. All right, so I got the new bass knob on there. Now it would be at an angle, so you really can't see the, you know, that. I went ahead and extended the hole a little bit just to get the RCA's through, because even though those, like, there's such a big gaping hole right there, those things are to blame. But got that through. Reason why I had to put this in here because the kicker bass knob is actually made specifically for this amplifier only, not this exact one, but for ones similar like it. So it doesn't have no RCA input or output, and I don't know where to get a converter. So instead of just you know, trying to figure out a way to rig that one up, I just grabbed the one out of mine and put it in here, and I'm gonna grab that kicker one and put it in mine once I get a kicker amp for it. So just a little FYI there if you're wondering why I had to swap that out. All right, so I got the whole front done here. Everything's all set. Got the bass knob there. Those 2 things right there are actually just to keep the knob on there while the glue dries. So far I'm quite proud of how it came out. It's a lot more cleaner than it was before. The only downside is I could not find, no matter where I looked, I just could not find a heat shrink I bought so I couldn't use that, unfortunately, but I used quite a lot of electrical tape. I used quite, you know, the right amount. I'm pretty much used to using it all the time, but I really didn't want to use it again, but unfortunately I had to. But I made sure everything was secured, made sure nothing was loose, so everything should be perfectly fine to get these speakers on here, and hopefully we ain't got to take this all out again. I think the next time we have to is if we end up wiring those speakers, which I might do at some point. If anything, I might just put a splitter on it and just have them for the front, but I don't know. But anyway, oh wait, I forgot I have the other thing right there, so I could use it for that. But I have to get the what do you call it, the little brackets for those. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get this wire ran all cleaned up and get the new amplifier installed. Bro, I don't even want to know. All right, so I got the wire all lengthened up and I got everything all set, hooked up, connected, ready to go. Now all I gotta do is go in and put the fuse in. I'm not even gonna ask. All right, so here's the old 50 amp fuse here. As you can see, this thing is quite corroded. I went ahead and picked these up here. It comes with two 80 amp fuses, which is what we're gonna be upgrading on here. Now, I'm not really a full 100% professional when it comes to this. Obviously, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have probably pointed out by now, but I'm doing my best here. But I'm going to be putting an 80 amp fuse on this wiring kit. But just want to let you know, before you do this, please make sure you upgrade your wiring. However, make sure you know which fuse you're using. Don't go upscaling the fuse to a higher grade than it's supposed to be. You just use the regular fuse that comes with it, but in this case, the wiring that I have in here should be pretty decent, and putting an 80 amp fuse really shouldn't hurt it that much, especially since it's not going to be at its full potential. But it is a 1200 watt amp, so I am going to be bumping it up to the 80 amp fuse, which is basically 12 times 80 is 960. So yeah, but we're just going to do it just in case. Plus I need to replace it anyway, so let's go and do that. I gotta say, this by far has to be the most cleanest system I've done in a quite long time. Let's go ahead and power it up. No, it doesn't even tell you. But there we go. You ready? Just very light spark. All right. And it's live. And if you're wondering what that sound was, I think it's the transmission trying to kill itself. I think Ford programmed it to do that, because it when the transmission messed up, it sounded like broken bits all over the engine. So anyway, let's go and test it out. Everything's flat, so let's go and adjust it. As you can see, I have the gains here now. I'm very addicted to this song. I'm only gonna play it for a couple seconds because I don't know if it's copyrighted, which I believe it is. Alright guys, so I got it all installed now. Here's what it looks like. Just got everything back in there. So this subwoofer we have to go get exchanged because I blew one of the coils out on it. This one here is still going. It's the amp. The wire is a lot cleaner now. That wire is just for the subwoofer. I have it up there because I had this over here, but yeah. But anyway, the subwoofer parts I'm actually going to be swapping out soon. I might just be leaving this one in here. Just running up a one. There's where the bass knob is at, right there. Got the glue drying on there. But other than that, everything else on here is all pretty much set, all good to go. Wires are a lot cleaner, everything's all good. So yeah, but anyways, there you guys go. Now, if you're wondering why, if you're wondering what's going to happen with the TrailBlazer since I took the amplifier out, I'm already planning on buying another amplifier for it anyway. So I've been wanting to upgrade the amplifiers in there for the longest already. and I think it's about time I finally do it. So I decided to take the amp out of there and put it in mine, since I'm not going to be driving mine for a while. And yeah, that way we could just go ahead and just get this side done, because I was already planning on putting this amplifier in here already. But the one that was already in here, the kicker, we might have to go get exchanged with the subwoofer, and I might swap those out and get myself a bigger amplifier for the TrailBlazer if I can. But yeah, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. My phone's about to die. I'll see y'all later. I'm out.